Extra Edition, No. 11. Causality and Rebirth explained by the Cosmology of Thought Energy, Popular Edition. Someone asked, you keep talking about causality and rebirth. But why does causality exist? Why does rebirth exist? What is their root cause? I tell you, causality and rebirth are not arrangements by God and not moral doctrines. They are the inevitable result of the operation of thought energy. And this operation is possible because your essence is unborn and undying. You are the screen, not the image. Your body changes, ages, and dies. This is the image. But your awareness, that knowing which knows your body changes, ages, and dies, has never changed. It was never born, so it can never die. This is your unborn and undying nature. Precisely because your essence is unborn and undying, information can be conserved. Why? Because if there were no unchanging carrier, information would dissipate. Your body will die, but if you were only the body, then after death there would be nothing, and the causes, information, you planted would disappear with your body's death. But the truth is, you are not the body. You are awareness. Your awareness does not die. It is an eternally existing information carrier. Every thought, every action, every choice you make, all of it is information. This information is recorded within your awareness. Because your awareness never ceases, this information never disappears. This is the fundamental reason why causality is inexorable, because your essence is unborn and undying. Your information, causes, remain until the results appear. Every thought you have is a differentiation of thought energy. You think, I want to eat an apple. This thought, cause, changes your body state. Your mouth salivates more. Your hand reaches out, effect. You think, I'm so angry. This thought, cause, changes your body's hormone levels. Your heart beats faster. Your face flushes, effect. You say something hurtful to someone, cause, the other person's mood changes. Their attitude toward you changes, effect. But where do these causes go? They don't disappear. They are recorded in your awareness, that is, in your informational pattern. Your awareness never ceases, so this information never disappears. The root of causality is, you are unborn and undying, so your information, causes, are conserved and will definitely transform into some kind of effect. Because the carrier of information, your awareness, is unborn and undying, the information, causes, within the carrier never disappear. They only transform into another form of manifestation, effects. This is the physical mechanism of why causality is never off by a hair, because you were never going to die in the first place. The causes you plant will follow you to the ends of the earth. Your body is a temporary solidification of thought energy. Your thought energy, through the mechanism of material condensation, formed your body, your cells, your organs, your neural networks. This body is the structured manifestation of your awareness at this space-time point. When your body dies, this solidified structure disintegrates, your cells decompose, your organs stop functioning. But your awareness does not die, because it was never born. It simply changes its mode of manifestation. Your informational patterns, habits, tendencies, karmic seeds, are recorded within your awareness. After your body disintegrates, these informational patterns exist as a thought energy field. Then, under appropriate causal conditions, this informational pattern recondenses onto another material node, forming another body. This is the root of rebirth. Because your essence is unborn and undying, your informational patterns can transcend one body after another, continuing without end. You do not need a soul for rebirth. You only need your nature is already unborn and undying. Your awareness is always here, so your informational patterns, karma, will always follow you, life after life. Because the carrier of information, your awareness, is non-local, it is not confined to any one body. When one body disintegrates, it remanifests on another body. This is the physical mechanism of why rebirth does not require a soul, because you never left in the first PLA. CE, You just changed clothes. Every choice you make changes your informational pattern, and this informational pattern is recorded within your awareness. You choose patience, your informational pattern remembers this choice the next time you encounter a similar situation. You will be more likely to be patient. You choose to lose your temper, your informational pattern remembers this choice the next time you encounter a similar situation. You will be more likely to lose your temper. This remembering is karma. The root of karma is, you are unborn and undying, so your informational patterns will always follow you, never disappearing because of bodily death. Every choice you make is an information injection. It changes the structure of your informational pattern. This change is recorded within your awareness. Because your awareness never ceases, this change remains, affecting your future choices, your future circumstances, and your future mode of recondensation. Your karma is the sum total of your informational pattern. It determines what kind of life you will condense into and what circumstances you will encounter in the future. Because the carrier of informational patterns, your awareness, is unborn and undying, it continuously records every choice you make. This record is the physical carrier of karma. You ask, how can I escape the cycle of causality and rebirth? You don't need to escape. You only need to recognize. You have always been the screen. You have only ever believed yourself to be the image. When you recognize yourself as the unborn and undying awareness, you will know causality, image switching, will still operate, rebirth, channel changing, will still occur. But you know you are the screen. You will no longer be pulled away by the image. This is liberation. Your informational pattern, karma, because of your awakening, becomes extremely simplified. You no longer create new causes of attachment, and your informational pattern becomes increasingly pure. When your informational pattern is pure to a certain degree, it no longer needs to solidify into any image. This is stepping out of rebirth. When your informational pattern, karma, becomes pure to its extreme, its structural memory dissolves. You no longer need to condense into any material carrier. Your awareness returns to a state of pure awareness, no longer bound by any informational pattern. Comparison table. Traditional concept explanation in the cosmology of thought energy root cause. Human nature. You are awareness, the unborn and undying screen. You are not the image. You are the knowing that knows the image. Causality, information conservation and nonlinear feedback. Because you never cease, your information, causes, never disappear. Rebirth, non-local continuity of informational patterns. Because your awareness never dies, you can change clothes. Karma, structural memory of informational patterns. Because your awareness continuously records, your habits follow you. Liberation, the extreme simplification of informational patterns. When you recognize yourself as the screen, your informational pattern no longer needs to solidify. Your essence is unborn and undying. Your awareness was never born, so it can never die. Because you never cease, your information, causes, never disappear. Causality is inexorable. Because you never cease, your informational patterns can transcend one body after another. Rebirth is ceaseless. Because you never cease, your informational patterns continuously record every choice you make. Karma follows you. You are not the image. You are the screen. The image changes. The screen does not. Recognize this, and you are free. You take one step, and you are one step closer.